First and foremost, before I start this live, I'm currently filming on Instagram.com. If you guys want to follow me on my Instagram, it is I am the realest to ever do it. That's the number 2, ever do it. Realist, R-E-A-L-E-S-T, the number 2, ever do it. My second Instagram handle is I am Isis Wisdom. On that particular Instagram handle, I'm going to be doing a lot of content creation and posting things there as well. And also doing lives on that particular Instagram channel. Okay. So for those of you that are watching, I appreciate you. For those of you who are my YouTube subscribers, don't forget to put the likes up. And those that are new to my YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. I really do appreciate you. And to my Instagram followers, I request that you go ahead and forward this video out to as many people as possible. Because my goal is to reach many people on Instagram, okay? And beyond. Now, what's going on? You was watching the clip and you stopped everything to see me? You caught my live? The growth has been healing. Yes, it has been. Yes, it has been. So, I titled my live that nothing can stop what's here. And I do mean nothing. So I want to share with you guys a couple of things that's been going on. And I'm actually going to be adding this in along with my clips that I collected over the internet here recently to upload to my YouTube channel. Okay. But first, let me address a couple of things. All right. I know you guys heard about the Pope that's supposedly getting ready to open up some portals. But first of all, let me just say this. The Pope has already begun his process. This is one of those things where they have to tell you what they're going to do before they do it. Okay. But the moment that they leaked it out, they had already started the process to open up the portals. The type of portals that they're currently trying to open up or opening up, I'm not saying trying, they're opening up, are portals to high-level demons. Okay? High-level demons. One in particular that I got to hit on is a high-level demon that goes by the name of Asmodeus. Okay? Very powerful demon. Very powerful demon. And there are other high-level demons that they're trying to release out into the world. They're doing this as a last-ditch effort in order for them to try to stop what's already here. Okay? But I want to let you guys know that they're not going to be successful with anything that they're actually doing. It's not going to happen. Any attempts that they make to try to stop what's happening or what's coming is going to be shut down. I want to make you guys aware of this. It's going to be shut down in its entirety. Okay? Do not allow fear to lead you. I need you guys to get into a space where you're actively healing more than ever so you can tap into your higher selves. So your higher selves can teach you certain things. Okay? So you can be prepared for what's to come. All right? So you could be prepared for what's to come. Now, today is a day that I decided I was going to do something a little bit different than what I normally do in my lives. Okay? I've never done this before in this sense. So I'm so glad that so many of you guys are here. Okay? I'm so glad that some of you guys are here. But there's certain things I just don't do in my lives. Okay? But I'm going to do a little experiment. Before I get into that, I also want to put out a bulletin to all the originals. You need to be aware that the FBI has hired different individuals that are highly tapped in. They have these nice, well put together websites. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to gather information on all of the originals. They're trying to figure out who is who knows what do you know, things of that nature, so they can go back and report to the FBI. Okay, so I'm putting you guys on notice. You need to now start vetting people when they start reaching out to you out the blue. You need to now start vetting them to see if it's someone that you should be bothered to even talk to. Okay? You need to be utilizing your divination systems for some of you. Some of you need to utilize your actual ability to tap into your ancestors or your ability to tap into your spirit guides. If you're just tapped in, period. I suggest that you guys start being a lot more diligent than you have been, especially for those who have businesses. Okay. Those of you that have businesses that are specifically geared towards this type of quantum healing. Okay. You need to pay attention to that because they're gunning for the originals. They're gunning for those who look like they're tapped in. Okay? They're gunning for them. Now, I want you guys to be clear about something. I want you to know who exactly is the FBI and who's working under them. Or not under them, but working and controlling them. That would be your Alpha Draconians. And the Alpha Draconians have a serious disdain towards the originals. Their sole purpose is to annihilate us. So any plans that you see that's been set into motion, where they're always having a plan to try to get rid of us, that is the Alpha Draconians. Also, some of them are also the malevolent grays as well, that are also participating in this. Okay? You also have malevolent fallen angels, okay, that also play a part in a role in terms of the infiltration that goes forth. All right, because they're able to send in the Elohim that look just like us to come in and infiltrate. So I want to make you guys aware of this and put that bulletin out there to all of you. It's now time for you guys to start being a whole lot more diligent than you have been. Do not be in a space where you're not present. You need to be very present of new people coming into the picture. My motto in this time right now is no new friends. I don't need any new friends. I don't need no new people. I don't want to know nothing about you. I don't care nothing about you. Okay? Unless the Most High herself sends somebody to me, or the Orishas or somebody like that, there's no conversation going on. There's no conversation going on. Not right now. It has a lot to do with the times that we're in right now, and because I know what they're planning on doing and how they plan on doing it, and I know that we are targets, it's not happening. Okay? So I know that some of you are currently watching me on my Instagram. So I'm putting you on notice. I'm not looking to do any business with you. I'm not looking to be your friend. I'm not looking to do anything with you. Nothing. So find somebody else. That's what I'm going to put out there. Okay? I'm glad that you said that you're starting to prepare your kids. That is very smart and very wise on your part. 1111 is in the building. Now, for some of you that's currently on this live right now, I'm going to call you forth. And I'm calling forth the Anunnaki. Buhana khrahnaneka tuna hyaknya katana budaka na mokutana kianaka ta korako kama mokuta kanaka tia toko moko na kanaki koko motata kana ko makatia katana ka toko ahananaka anabo okotoda adokota iatakoko nabukuna ka titsaka nyanaka toro mokura maka chikia ta toko ninaka turia moko shida takoda na mamokota na kiata no kota tekata da konto boom mamokuni anyashina ka tura mamokoteni kiata na kato mona na katara na kantia na kutua ka dana pokona maka akadara kana kia chicken na koto na makota atika nia kike na ka shikira kato. If you feel energy or chills, I am talking to the Anunnaki that's in the building, calling forth the family, the Anunnaki, calling forth the starships of the family. Come forth to your children, to your family right now. Now, I want you to be clear about something as I'm talking to you. You guys need to get prepared. You guys need to get prepared. That is me calling forth your Anunnaki aspects. And to the Anunnaki that are currently present right now, I ask to let your avatars know that you are there. So rub up against your avatars. Boom! She and the kia nanakata da kititin tonkon. Namakata de ganta tikan nana tada kona makata. No kona makata. Nineka chicken nanakata to. Bokuna bakate kadaka. And hello, monster. It's time for you to come out of the sleep that you've been under, beloved. The times are here. Your family is present. It's over with. Do y'all feel your family? Yes, they're there with you. Yes. Yes, this is You wasn't expecting me to do that, were you? I know you weren't. You guys understand that a call has been made. Okay. A lot of you tonight that are present, that are present on this live, you are going to get visitations from your family, whether it's in the dream state or they come and visit you. But you are going to get visitations from your family. Okay? Do not get caught up in these black ops military drones. Okay? A lot of that has a lot to do with causing confusion, to try to throw us off from tapping in. Now, I want you to understand something. Our family operates with plasma energy. Okay? This is why I told you there is nothing that they have that to be able to shoot anything down. They could try that if they want to, but they already know what time it is. It's not happening. We are living in some different times, ladies and gentlemen. Someone said the whole right side is warm. That is correct. She said, why am I crying? Because you are uniting with your star family. That is why. And it's been a long time since you got a chance to speak to your star family. And this is the first time I've ever called forth the Anunnaki to come forth in the live. I've never done that before. But I felt called to do it because I need you guys to start getting activated. I need your vessels to start getting activated. I need you guys to start getting prepared. I need you guys to wake up from your slumber. Okay? I'm glad that you saw your brother. I'm going to tell y'all something else too. There, look at y'all. Feel mounted. Thank you, Mama. I feel activated. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you feel activated. Chills. Remember you saying our star family would start visiting, got caught up in between the dream state and waking up and saw a hand waving inside of a shelf. Spooked me out. Don't forget about the deep breaths. That's right. Hold on. No, that not that I feel anything. More like I stopped and felt that like I recognized the language, because you did recognize the language. You actually did recognize the language. Look at y'all. You know who is standing on my left, sis. I already know, fam. And further, Neo Coswell's 999 has the ability to interpret my light language, by the way. Okay, he has the capability, and this is my brother, but he has the ability to actually interpret my light language. Okay? My breathing isn't the same, truth be told. Isis, they want us to do a mass meditation. If that's what you choose to do, then by all means, go ahead and do it. Big Dog Indigo. Ha ha. Shaktawo Katowata. I see you, fam. I see you. The Andromeda family is in the building. Deep pressure on my crown and spine. Grand risings. Feel dizzy. My heart is racing. Been seeing all my past on grandmas. My 4-year-old tells me she sees my grandma and she points at the altar picture. My heart is racing too. I feel as if it understood what you were saying, but not English-wise. That is correct. Okay, a lot of you guys are still... I used to be afraid to speak my light language in front of people, not speaking wherever I'm at whoever I'm at. I give thanks. I started speaking back to you in my light language at Persephone. I know you were, honey. So it's not just me. I had this happen with me the other day. My body feels different. I woke up and saw 4 cloaked ships right in front of the mountains. Okay. You guys are feeling it. I know you're feeling something. I know you're feeling something. That's your family. That's your peoples. Okay? All of y'all that's feeling something, you all have Anunnaki family that is present. Okay? But I want you guys to understand, you are now on assignment. Ha ha hanada katataka nakod tanakata poko nanadaka tutu aka nahaka nachi tarakotu amambakota dadakia cheketa nanakatu o aka ki anaki anoko anakatu ahora makata kikirata nemakura bo hacha niakatu o mukraka. Ora hamaku anayaka chikia nakutu amakudaka. You are currently being activated right now, and I'm also talking to your Anunnaki. This is straight Anunnaki talk right now. My head started hurting too. Activation. I've been feeling it, especially after the oracle reading, because that's the one that's been deceiving has come forward. Wow, Attorney Beauty Bar, that's crazy. I just did that reading on you a couple of days. That's crazy. I just did that reading on you a couple of days, like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. All my energy here is vibrating and won't stop. It's an activation, so relax. Every time you chant, my insides get excited. Life feels so unreal, but I'm on point. I see you, big dog Indigo. I was visited by my ancestor last year in the dream, and she told me it's time to get to it, and she spoke in that same language. I understood it telepathically. Okay. Now, a lot of you guys have been reporting to me that you guys have been seeing your ancestors. Okay. A lot of you have been reporting to me that you've been seeing your ancestors. Some of you has even went as far as telling me that you've been seeing your ancestors on the ships. Okay. These things are really happening. And I want you guys to understand that. Afro Immo says, full body chills. I feel so calm. Hey, Ivy, baby. My children, I asked my aspects to come sit with me so I could get used to feeling yesterday, and my body got hot and a pressure in my chest, heart space area. I've been seeing them in animals. Okay, Mook Doll. Pre-Cartier says, what a time to be alive. Don't you guys feel excited? Don't you guys feel excited? Because I feel very excited. Let me explain something to y'all. I don't want you guys to be clear. I don't know if you saw that press conference that President President-elect Donald Trump had to say about these drones. And he literally said, the government knows where these drones are coming from. They know exactly where they're coming from. He also went as far as saying, and I do not believe that these are our enemies. Because if it was our enemies, they would have went to the warehouses, they know exactly where to go, and they would have been shot the stuff up. He says, Biden knows. He knows exactly what's going on, but they're choosing not to tell the people. So I want you guys to understand there is a disclosure war that's taking place right now, right in front of your face, where they don't want to tell the people what's going on. Okay? Part of the reason why they're releasing so many drones is to cause confusion because they know that the Anunnaki are here. So it's also caused confusion. Now I want you to understand something. I want you to be clear about what I'm saying here. If they were to ever lose control of the population which outnumbers them, and you need to understand how this goes. If the full self-realization starts hitting the originals, it's going to be very problematic. If the full self-realization starts to hit the populations around the world, it's going to be completely problematic. Because now you're going to have a population that's going to realize that they've been lied to and that they've been deceived, that they've been misled, that they've run amok. Okay? So I want you guys to think about this. It challenges every world religion out here. The structures that were put in place to mind control the people no longer will have any relevance if the people were truly to wake up and begin to start understanding what's going on. So I need you guys to understand. But in particular, if the originals fully wake up and begin to start tapping in and begin to start fully understanding and begin to start fully healing, getting into their healing heavily, and their consciousness begins to expand, then they start tapping into different versions of themselves, accessing the powers of all the different versions of themselves, their creator power. If they begin to start tapping into that, if they begin to start getting activated, if they begin to start remembering, if the remembrances start coming in, it is problematic. It is problematic. You guys become the ones that Simeon Toko was talking about. There are going to be more like me that's going to come forth, and you're not going to be able to do anything to stop them. This is what they're concerned about. So they're going to pull out all the stops and do everything they can to try to keep you suppressed, to try to keep your mind suppressed, to try to instill fear. Whatever it is they got to do to maintain control, this is what they're willing to do to maintain control. So anything that you see these people out here doing, because they still have to follow universal law, they still got to tell you what they're going to do to you before they do it. Otherwise, they put themselves in a position to have their asses snatched up off this planet immediately if they're not operating under universal law. And they know it. You see, some of you are judges, and you don't know who you are. Some of you are high-ranking commanders, and you don't know who you are. And you actually have the ability to make calls on this realm. This stuff could have been cleaned up a long time ago if y'all just would have focused more on your healing, and you would begin to know more about yourself and who you are. I want you guys to understand that. They don't need you making those calls. Because now you start making those calls and you start calling in them other galactic forces to come in. That's problematic for them. So I'm schooling y'all on some stuff. I'm putting y'all up on game about their fears and what they don't want to happen and why they're working so hard. They're working overtime and operating in fear at the same time. Okay? I need you guys to understand. Once you begin to start really tapping in into who and what you are and what you actually have dominion over, it doesn't matter the noise that they talk about from the religious community. That's noise. Makes no difference. Okay? Makes no difference. But when you start coming up out of that slumber and you start tapping into self, truly dedicating and tapping into yourself, truly healing and expanding your consciousness, you will see where I'm coming from. You will see it. You will experience it. You will feel it. The number one thing that they cannot move against, that nobody outside of you can move against, is two things: the truth and your authenticity. When you're authentic, it doesn't matter what anybody out here has to say about you, because it'll be very easy for you to stand in your truth. Very easy to do when you're unsure of yourself and you feel like you have to wear masks because you feel like you need to please people outside of you. You still need more work to do. The goal here is to get to a space where you realize that nothing outside of you can affect you, where you realize that you stand on a firm, solid foundation of your bloodline, your ancestors, where you realize that you are who you are, uniquely light, your own unique light. There will be no need for you to compare yourself to other people because you have your own unique light. There's no need for you to compare yourself to other people because you dim your light. You are uniquely you. Celebrate that and who you are. Step into that. Step into that. Because the more you step into that, the more the masks come down. The more you become real with yourself. The more you become real with others. And the people who can't be real with themselves are not going to like you because of it. But that's only because you're a reflection of what they are not. Be clear. Anything outside of you that got something crazy to say about you, let that shit roll off your back and keep it moving. But you be uniquely you and stand on business. Because we ain't got no time to be playing no games out here with the flim-flamsers. We ain't got time for it. You guys understand me? We don't have time for it. It's time now. Nothing can stop what is already here. Period. Someone said, got this playing out loud as hell so my mom can hear it. You know I'm saving the live, beloved. You know I'm saving the live. Woo! A lot going on here, right? Point blank. Period. I want to make sure that you send this video out to as many people as possible. Everybody that's on this live, I got 348 of you on this live. make sure that you forward this video out to as many people as possible. And then those who are watching the video, you make sure you forward it out to as many people as possible so this video can go viral. Okay? And I do appreciate your support. But I'm in such a different space with everything that's going on right now. I'm in such a different space. And just seeing these things come about, I'm very excited. And you guys, and as the Most High, Asherah, has said, there is more to come. There is more to come. This is just the beginning. Okay, big dog. Oh, we gotta hold up. We got somebody up in here, and that's a contrarian. We got a contrarian up in the live. Let me see this contrarian. Well, you know what I realized too, guys. I want you also to think about this too. You're always going to have a contrarian. It wouldn't be right if you didn't have it, because we live on the planet of duality. So you're always going to have the contrarians that will come out that's going to try to say other things against you and all that to try to discredit you every chance you get. But you know what that's like when I hear that now? It's like noise in the back. It's like that fainted noise you hear in the background, like way back there somewhere. Like way, way in the back where it's so faint you could barely hear it. It's like that. That's what it's like for me. That's what it's like for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just noise in the background. They got to do their job. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a role to play. Everybody has a job to do. You know what I'm saying? So look at it from that standpoint. They're just doing their job. And that's okay. Do your job. Do what you do best. It still ain't going to stop my message. All right, so I want to let you guys in on a couple things. This coming Saturday, I'm doing a end of the year energetic cleanse at the end of the year. Okay, not at the end of the year, but I'm saying it's the end of the year energetic cleanse. But I'm doing it this coming Saturday. I didn't get a chance to really put it out there yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there to let y'all know, because I was gonna blast it out to all my members on IsisWisdom.com. But I also want to make you guys aware of it. If you want to get an energetic cleanse, come on through. Okay. Also, for those of you that are here, make sure you log on to my website, IsisWisdom.com. All right. And I'm off work too. Okay now. Okay. Everything will be done on Zoom. I'm going to post it in the events section of IsisWisdom.com, so you'll see it there. Okay. But it's the end of the year energetic cleanse. Now, I just launched a new offering, which is called the Quantum Energetic Cleanse. That's not what I'm doing on Saturday for the collective. I'm not doing that. But that's a new service that I'm offering for you guys to get cleaned off on a thorough level. Okay, all 5 of your bodies, including your DNA, is getting cleaned off. Okay, all your chakras and everything is getting cleaned off. I just posted that on my Instagram, so if you want to know more about it, check it out. Okay. In the meantime, between time, I got to get up off of here because I got to get ready to take on a session. But I want to come on here and just boost y'all up and say hello, Anunnaki family. Say hello to your family. I wanted you guys to get acquainted with your family, okay? Say hello and tell your family to protect you, okay? Tell your family to protect you. Start building a relationship with them. Ahanogo, anakatuko, naka tereka poko da ka aro ashi atoko nikataroko. Ayashikita koto ma aniaka ahanaka araraka to mokuda akachika. Y'all take care. Peace.